Chail is well known for serving as the princely seat for the Patiala rulers. This royal retreat is nestled in stately deodar and tall pines of the Shivalik slopes. It is a heaven which entertains the tourist with lots of interesting attractions like walks, treks, and commanding views of the Himalayas. The story of Chail really begins from the neighboring Shimla. The tale is told of the banishment of the Maharaja of the Patiala from the East Wild summer capital in the late 19th century. Smarting at his insult, the Maharaja began exploring the hills that bordered Shimla. He planned to find a hill that was within a sight of Shimla but higher from it. Surrounded by the deodar woods, the little village of Chail seemed perfect. Completed in 1891 and at altitude of with a splendid mansion to serve as his palace, and at 2250 meters, a good 100 meters above Shimla's average height, Patiala's summer capital was prepared to take on the British one at equal terms. The Palace Hotel. Once the palace of the Maharaja of Patiala was constructed in 1891, it was also initially the lodging place of British. The Palace Hotel sprawls over an area of 75 acres of land and also has a distinction of being of the earliest hotel resorts in the country. The Chail Wildlife Sanctuary. The Chail Wildlife Sanctuary was once the private hunting reserve of the Maharajas of Patiala. In 1976, it was notified as a sanctuary. It is connected to the Shimla Water Catchment Area Sanctuary by a forest corridor. It is also an ideal place for birdwatching. The trees of the area include oaks, pines, rhododendron, and deodar, and a variety of wildlife. The Gurdwara Sahib. The Gurdwara Sahib on Pandhava Hillocks was constructed in 1907 and it is supposed to be one of the important religious destinations in Chail. The architecture of this place is nearly a century old, which also depicts the culture of the period. There is a beautiful lawn attached to the Gurdwara Sahib. Kalika Tibba. Kali Devi temple dedicated to Kali Devi is situated on the top of the mountain named after the Rajmata's cottage. The view from this temple gives a breathtaking sight of the Shivalik range and the Chor Chandni peak. One can also trek to this temple and if you are lucky, you can spot some rare species of animals and birds. Chael doesn't have anything much to shop apart from some noted Himalayan products like silver jewelry, Himachal's distinctive caps, handicrafts like carpets, jackets, paintings, metalware, and wooden items like bowls and walking sticks. When it comes to the means of travel, Chael could be reached either by air or by road.